Alrighty-o, hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So we're here today to do volume 10. We actually reached 10 volumes of Kingdom. Let me just make sure that we're live before obviously getting started. But yeah, we've actually now reached 10 volumes of Kingdom. We've now also reached, well, within this we're gonna reach 100 chapters. So it's quite a milestone really, you know, it is. You don't really consider that you've done so much, but also so little, really, considering like what 400-500 chapters. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that much, but it is still quite an achievement. You know, I feel so. Also, welcome, Cunning. Where did I just put my drink? There it is. Welcome, Cunning Linguist. You better be cunning with your linguistics. That was terrible. I know. So yeah, just thinking about how we left off in the last volume. Obviously we had Rio appear, who was behind all the plans to assassinate the king. So we'll see exactly what happens with that. Like at the end of the last chapter, we got introduced. I probably should have gone back to like the last chapter. I'm sure they're gonna introduce us to those characters again. But they introduced us to like a handful of his advisors and a handful of his officers and soldiers and whatnot. So I mean, you know, that's to be expected. So we'll see exactly like how that pans out, and we'll see exactly how what they are up to really, considering they are taking the initiative right now. You know, they are basically I don't know. They were the ones that were putting the king and whatnot in check, that were putting Ace in check, but now they've taken the next step. They attacked before anyone else could think of a strategy almost. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice, to be totally honest. Now before we start, if just somebody could tell me how the audio is compared to the audio of obviously the OST compared to me. If it's too quiet, too loud, if it's perfect, if it's not perfect. Good song, alright, sounds perfect, sounds good. Alright, perfect. Alright, then we're going to get started officially. We're going to get started with volume 10, chapter 97. Let's go. And I'm looking forward to... It's going to be here, isn't it? Any second there? There it is, that's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so we've obviously got Kaiyo 10. We've got Shin, Hyao, we've obviously got Shogun-kun, Ace, the king. When you look at it, right, I kind of noticed that just now, but when you compare it here, Ace with Hyao, I mean, obviously they look a lot more similar previously, but now that he's grown, he looks just so much more matured, I think. Then you've got a Heki, Mr. Shi, who's actually proving himself to be formidable, to be fair. You know, he's actually proving himself to be sort of cunning. Then you've got Ko, obviously Kyoukai. You've got Oki, a famous Shin general known as the Monstrous Bird, is acquainted with Shin from the battlefield. And then you've got the Ryufyu and his followers. Chancellor Ryu's faction, having taken advantage of the young king Ace, they seek to expand their influence further by sending assassins after their king. Right now, I can't even lie. No, usually it's Oki that I'm the most interested in, but right now it's really them. How low am I? I'm really low. But right now it is really them. There's such an interesting faction right now. There's the X Factor almost, you know, that's where the X comes from, and Mr. X Reacts, that's what they are right now, they're the X Factor. Alright. Chancellor Ryu has arrived. Yep, just appeared out of nowhere. Just like, hey guys, what's up, I heard you talking about me. This is gonna be tense. The Enigmatic Man, chapter 97. Just like he just sent assassins, right? They all know he sent an assassin. He knows that they know that he sent assassins, and despite that, he just walks in, or he's just about to walk in. Like, yo, how you guys doing? So that rare guy is finally making his appearance. Not only has he been doing whatever he wants because of Sei's young age, he's even secretly targeted Sei's life. Assholes like that guy piss me off the most. Well. Let's see what kind of face this shitty backstabbing bastard's gonna show us. Just riling everyone up, really. That's what he's good at. That's why he would be like a great general, because he's just everyone will follow him, but just because of his energy, really. Everyone's eyes have changed. That's right. Why do we need to cower? The one who's about to appear is our enemy. Well, he's appearing right now. They're teasing us right now. There are his troops. Alright. Alright. Just from the outfit, I'm guessing it's him. Because everyone has like this grey outfit. Except this guy. But he's got like this lighter outfit. But I believe we saw this guy in like the last chapter. I mean, we probably saw all of them. But where's the old man? There was like one old man that just stood out. But like I thought that was real last chapter. This guy here. And then it turns out that wasn't him. This guy's just a head above everyone. Yeah, I don't know if I should screenshot this, but I'd probably get familiar with all these characters. So yeah, just look at those eyes. That is intense. That is intense. Then you have him who just looks like the calculating, manipulative guy. Like, he looks like the impulsive dude, the one that kind of like Shin would just like jump over an army wall and be like, yo, how you guys doing? Then you've got this guy who's just like calculating, manipulative, just cold eyes. You've got, I'm guessing her? I'm not sure, I'm just guessing her because of the hair. So her, she looks more, I don't know, she looks just calm. She's like the one that will be like, you know what? My arm, you know, I'm bleeding or whatever, time to cut it off. It's a weakness. That kind of person who's just like, okay, you know what? Right now, you're slowing us down. You may be my best friend, but it's time to kill you just so you won't slow us down anymore. That's cold, but also decisive. They all went back into a cold sweat. Just all back into a cold sweat. What the hell? And there's the old guy. There is the old guy. He is definitely like the smart one. He's even like the really agile one. The one that can just jump off like anything, or like wall to wall or whatever. Or he's just the calculating one. The one that knows how to pull strings. But they are intimidating. What's the meaning of this? Only a few of them have the feel of a warrior. The rest of them should only be a bunch of officials. But so they all look tense. They give it after incredible pressure. Yeah, this guy can't even take it. Look at that facial expression. This guy's like, oh, no. What? This is too much. This is too much. Every single, y'all, just look at those faces. They are intense. Every single one of them have an aura on par with a general on the battlefield. That's saying a lot. Aura on par with a general on the battlefield. The Rio faction. Haikyuu bro, that's his name. Haikyuu bro. Which one is Rio? He still hasn't appeared. Alright. Alright. Ah, yo, this man just enters, and like it's like it's like the real king has just appeared. It is like the real king has just appeared. Light shining through this from the side, despite there not being a window or anything. Just comes in like, yo, I'm the Don. Just straight up, I'm the Don. So that is him. That is him. All right. I mean, not much to study right now, but what an entrance. What an entrance. Just walks up right to Ace. Look at him just walking. I mean, just walking, but still. Okay. Interesting. So he bows down. Interesting. The first thing he does is bow down. Now that is very interesting. Firstly, allow me to say, there is nothing more important than seeing you unharmed, your majesty. Chancellor Reupload. Okay. So that's how he looks like. He's got like this goatee, like the little, I mean, I guess, you know, the little traditional thing. I don't know what you call it. It's like a mini crown, really, that part. He looks like, I don't know. He's a difficult person to figure out. Like, he looks like the kind of person that you wouldn't, that you could see on the battlefield leading a whole squad. You could see him being like a general. But he also looks like one of these just kind-hearted people. I'm not letting looks fool me, but he looks like just a kind-hearted dude. Like just somebody who would go up to you and be like, you know what? I'm a good person. You're a good person. I like you. I'm going to protect you. That kind of person. The one that, you know, would be very, very loyal. But I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Normally, right now, Shin would have yelled out, "What the hell are you playing at?" However, his mouth could not make any sound at all. Unlike his retainers, Reupload did not give off an aura that felt as if it would decimate all opposition. What Shin felt from Reupload was as if he were engulfed by a gigantic presence, and this frightened Shin enormously. I mean, again, I agree with that. He did not give an aura that felt as if it would decimate all oppositions. It is just, it just feels like a whole squad is there, but it also just feels like a kind-hearted squad. I don't know. Is that the last? Wait, that's 22 pages already. Really, 22 pages. That was a fast chapter. All right, let's go on to chapter 98. Let me read the comments. I did not expect that was not a chapter. That was like half a chapter probably. Oh, royal hearing. Like, this guy does not look evil. He does not look evil. He does not look like somebody who would. I know you can't judge someone by their looks, but this guy does not look like someone who would plot assassins. He's like the kind of person I could imagine like doing it himself. Sort of like Oki in a way. Like Oki, you know, I wouldn't expect Oki to, like, for example, to hire assassins or whatever. I would expect him to just like waltz into the battlefield and do it himself. But with Oki, it's more like, yeah, you know what? I just want to fight. With this guy, it's more like, I feel like honorable. I don't know. I'm probably just overthinking things. I'm probably just like underestimating him or like, yeah, whatever. But anyway, let's have a look at the comments. Oh wow, there's a few. I did not realize there were that many. Hyao is more of a Hio than Hyao. Something went for the Duke out. Alright. Shin can't, well, it's to be expected that Shin can read an atmosphere considering how young he is. Shoku Heiken isn't a her. Alright, so that person I thought was a girl, alright, is a guy. Reiatsu, I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to say that in case some people haven't seen Bleach. But Reiatsu is the first one that came to my mind, really, when I saw that guy just like give it up under like all the pressure. Ryufu's charms have him for abandoned ship. He looks quite. Stop those puns. Welcome, Ryan. How you doing? Somebody's message got deleted. Don your political hat. Well, political. I'm always up for that. Some things that will be said will sound confusing, but use what info you already know. All right. Chapter 98. I feel like I really can't stand this chair. Like, I just keep sinking. It's just so annoying. Like, after you sit on it for like 10 minutes, you just sink down. Anyway, chapter 98. Royal Hearing. I mean, he's certainly an interesting character. Let me just say that. He took the initiative, went right in, and now he's bowing down. This might be abrupt, Your Majesty, but the one behind the assassination attempt last night. We can't already spat out Rio's name as the one responsible. Let's see what sort of excuse he's going to make for himself. Why? Okay, just because Haikyuu just said that, and because they're not saying what because we're probably gonna find out next page. I'm guessing he's gonna say that was me. Just straight out say that was me. The one behind the assassination attempt last night was me. I swear he's gonna say that. I'm 99. But if he says that, he's pretty much done for. So I'm gonna say. All right, let's just move on. It's not. Come on. I knew that. The guy's a badass. All right. It's none other than myself. When have you ever seen anyone just walk up to someone and say, "Yeah, I was the one hiring assassins to kill you"? What now? He admitted it. Yeah, he just came clean. The guy is just. He is taking the initiative. Like, he is. If this was chess, he's the one that's just always going forward. He's just attacking without letting his opponent think. Doing the opposite of what the opponent thinks. Like we said earlier, it's impossible for us to put Reupload on trial right now. His own mouth say, "Enough of your jests, Chancellor." Interesting. Such a thing as that would be unthinkable. Just because you can't do anything again. Now, who is the real king? Who's the true person sitting on that throne right now, eh? Is there really that large of a gap between you two, say? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And he just starts laughing. Truly, it was a jest. I was hoping to lighten up the mood. Please forgive my impudence. Yeah, this guy, I'm liking him, alright? I'm liking him. He's playing 4D chess right now. He's playing 4D chess. I'm liking it. Well then, I shall have my vassals personally investigate the matter of the... Of course you do. Of course you do. Please rest assured, Your Majesty. I'll leave it to you. Through these 500 years of warfare, the assassination of a king could be considered to be an extremely abnormal occurrence. Yet in the face of Reupload, who openly confessed his crime in front of the court, saying his faction could not do a single thing to him, this scene had clearly illustrated just how large the gap in power between the two factions was. And you as a king have to basically almost bow down to somebody else. Of course he would feel like that. For now, that's the key word here. For now, you must endure, Master Wayne. And then you have the old guy. Go on. What are you gonna do, old guy? Yeah, this guy, alright, he is the real tactician. He's the mastermind behind everything. Are we finished with the charade? What do you mean by charade? Sensei! The real mastermind. It has been a long time, Your Majesty. It is good to see you are well. Saitaku. A long time in Saitaku. It's that old man. Okay, go on. He's gonna fill us in about this guy, Saitaku. You know about him, Haikyuu, bro. Like the greatest the greatest everything. Like the greatest general ever. The smartest tactician ever. Just everything, probably. A chancellor. Alright. Was a chancellor from 3 generations ago, back in the time of King Shou's reign. That, well, so he even has someone like that under him. He's currently Shin's highest rank diplomat. Okay, that he was stationed to the state of Yan to the Far East. Interesting. So he was stationed to the state of Yan to the Far East. Interesting. I'll be heading back east very soon. Thank you for your work. Take care of yourself. Hyo. I appreciate your concern. That old man seems pretty close to say. Isn't one to make light of the king. He's Mr. Come on. You don't have hair like that. Wisdom like that. Nah. Please hurry and mature, your majesty. This Saitokun will serve only those who are strong. Interesting. Okay, so he's a bit like Oki then. He'll only serve those that he considers to be strong. And right now, Reupload is a strong one here, really. Let's be totally honest here. Alright, so that's Saitokun. What trouble? Well, your majesty, it's time we took our leave too. Wait. That's the one guy, right? Like the one that kind of reminds me of Shin. Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Shin 2.0. I didn't come here just to play around with the charade either. What did you come? I came for a royal hearing. Okay. Mobu. That's his name. Mobu. A royal hearing is to discuss matters of the state and politics. Like you who only knows how to fight. That's exactly what I was saying. Who do you think you're talking to, you pretty little pencil pusher? I'll ring you. Yeah. Again, he Shin 2.0. So this is the guy that I said was cold-hearted. Rishi. Okay, I'm gonna struggle to remember these names. Mobu I can remember, and Takayashi. What's his name again? Damn it. That was like this chapter. What's his name again? Saitaku, that's his name. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with these names. So, Rishi, Saitaku, and then you've got Mobu. It certainly is quite intriguing for a warrior like Mobu to request a hearing. By your leave, your majesty. Speak very well. Speak, Mobu. He's got those eyes. He's got those eyes. Straight up, this guy enjoys combat. This guy just enjoys fighting. The 6 generals. The 6 great generals of Shin. I want to revive that system. The 6 great generals. By the way, that's an awesome panel. I don't know, like face panels are just so awesome in this manga. But the 6 great generals of Shin. Okay. I'm guessing you want to be one of them? 6 great generals. If we were to revive that system now, our kingdom would collapse. Why? What does that mean? Exactly. Somebody explain. And the chapter ends off. I want the 6 great generals of Shin. So, who would that be then? Haikyuu? Oki? I'm guessing this guy, Mobu as well. I'm guessing he wants to. He wouldn't announce it, really. Let's be honest. He wouldn't announce it if he didn't consider himself to be like, you know, if he didn't want to put his name into the hat. So you've got Duke Haikyuu, you've got Oki, you've got you've got Mobu, Heki potentially. I mean, in the future, you know, that's 4. Shit, yeah, I don't know. All right, but I need to know first of all what it actually means. Like this, the 6 great. That's such a dope panel, such an awesomely drawn. The shading is just that awesome. That's why. But yeah, all right. We need to find out exactly what that actually means. So let's open up chapter 99. We're kind of speeding through this, I feel like. But let me read the comments. Some things that will be said will sound confusing, but use what info you already have. Yeah, gotta start the GoFundMe for a new chair. Well, the thing is, right, I break chairs like nobody's ever broken chairs, and that's because I just keep moving around on the chairs. If you look at that chair there, like 2 wheels are broken. You look at this chair, I mean, you know, it's kind of already broken if you look at this part here, but I break chairs like once a month, so this one actually still being sturdy and just going down. That's fine. If I bought an expensive chair, it would break within a few weeks. Oh, NBA, welcome. Don't mess with Confucius. Imagine that happening in real life to you. But again, yeah. Like, say no to his position. He's king. It's like being the president, or being the prime minister or whatever, and like knowing that there are people that if they say something you can't do anything against. That's basically what it is like right now. Nobody in anime is a regular old fat cunning linguist. Nobody. Mobu. Seems like people like Mobu. I mean, I'm liking him because he reminds me so much of Shin. But yeah, let's find out what the 6 great I'm down again. Now yeah, now you know why I hate this shit. Now you know why I hate this shit. Anyway, so let somebody please explain. Shin is gonna ask. He is gonna ask, you know. So I'm probably gonna get an explanation. The 6 great generals, and that was Lee. What's his name? Lee Bu. The 6 great, chapter 99. The 6 great generals. Just what the heck are the 6 great generals? Where once 3 generations ago, during the reign of the god of war, King Shou, there is no doubt that Shin was considered to be the most dangerous state in all of China. It is said that the moment Shin sent out its armies, all our enemies would immediately lock down their gates for fear of attack. Just why was the state of Shin such a threat to all the others? Because of the 6 generals. So what, just like 6 outstanding generals? I mean, you don't... Alright. I mean, if you have outstanding warriors, you know, that's natural that you're the most feared state in all of China. But like the 6 generals sounds like almost like an attack force. Like, you know, in case of like a war or whatever, you just set out like these 6 special people that will just deal with like a whole army. Okay, come on. Nah. I don't know who they all are, but that one, come on. come on, you can't fool me. You can't fool me. That is obviously okay. I don't know who that guy looks awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 great generals, personally appointed by King Shou himself, were crammed into China together and would ravage all the lands. Out of all the designs, I think that I like this guy's design the most. This guy looks the most intense. This guy looks like the most average person. He looks like the most cunning one. The cunning linguist. I don't know about him. I can't really see his face. At the time, the various states of China feared Shin from the bottom of their hearts. However, now that we no longer have the King Shou or the 6 general system, it is clear that we have lost that level of military intimidation. It was a special system devised by King Shou. Alright, go on, Haikyuu, bro. At that time, it was quite common for the Shin to invade enemy states and wage war with many states at the same time. King Shou, having noticed that forcing his generals to cooperate together when they were far away from Kanju would backfire, bestowed them a special privilege. Right, so King Shou, having noticed that forcing his generals to cooperate together when they were far away from Kanju would backfire, bestowed upon them a special privilege. The right to freely make... Okay. Today... okay. Okay, now I understand. Let the elite be able to wage war. This allowed them to react to any sudden changes on the battlefield as they saw fit. 6 great generals could each wage their own wars separately. That's actually a good move, honestly. But it's also risky, really. You need to really trust those generals. If you don't, then they could just ultimately wage war against you. For the other states, it was as if 6 ferocious dragons had been set loose into the wild, free to do as they please. That's a awesome looking image. Of course you would find it cool. Isn't that awesome? We should totally revive that 6 general thing. The 6 are not simply like a bunch of pet dragons. You're giving them too much power. That's like the negative I could see. Who would have thought you would bring up the 6 generals? Truly, you are a fierce Mobu. And as you say, as of recent years, our might has certainly declined, such as in the last battle with the Wei, where we suffered a counter-offensive despite targeting Keijo. There are also various other incidents where our borders have been invaded, which is why you wish to arrive at the 6th general system and obtain that right for yourself. Of course, that's right. There's one glaring problem with that. The fear of revolt. Exactly. Yeah. By adding an army of 100,000 men to a single general, there's always the risk. That's exactly. And especially considering that they just tried to do that as well. There's no way they're going to accept. No way at all. King Sho and his 6 great generals were connected by an unshakable loyalty of iron. This is why the 6 great general system. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, they all loved him. We saw the flashback of not just Oki, but like what's the guy's name? Shogunken. Both Shogunken, like Oki, like really appreciating / loving King Sho. Like they were loyal to the death. Sorry, not Shin. Ace doesn't really have that. Don't look down on me. My way of life does not involve anything as really. Then what does it involve? The proving of my. Come on. If that's not something that Shin wants, that guy. Come on, yo. Seriously, Shin. It's time to just make your hair spiky and you turn into this guy. 20 years, 30 years down the line, you'll be him. Straight up, I am the strongest in all of China. Apart from proving this, I have no interest in anything else. Straight up, straight up, come on. Look at this guy. Intense, just intense. I am the. Don't tell me that's something that Shin wouldn't say. I am the strongest in all of China. That's it. I don't care about you guys. I like this guy. I straight up like this guy. Straight up. He reminds me so much of just me, as well as like a mixture between like me and Shin. Because I'm cocky, right? I'll be like, yo, I'm the best in the world. That's just what I am, right? It's just the truth. But proving it, that's the important thing. This guy, he says he's the strongest. Proving it, that's all that matters to him. Strongest in all of China. That guy. As usual, you speak big words, Moby. Strongest in all of China, you say. But that is quite odd. Isn't there already somebody stronger than you, right? Oh, shades! Isn't there already someone stronger than you right here? Isn't that right, Shohuken-kun? So that's the guy I thought was a girl. So he is stronger than Mobu. Shohei. Damn it, Shohei. But he seemed like he doesn't accept it. That's going too far for a joke. Let's pretend I said, well, there's still one more person. What will you do about that man? Who's that man? Who is that man? The only, General Oki, the only surviving member of the I figured he was the one. The only surviving member of the 6 great generals, General Oki, the monstrous bird. Yeah, one of the 6 great generals. Youngster, yo, this guy, like, what's with those lips? Just straight up. If you were to bring up the 6 generals, it is unthinkable that he would remain silent. Even I have trouble with him. It doesn't matter. Straight up, I think I am the strongest. Time to prove myself. That's him. His era has ended long ago. At this point, if he were to button, I would pulverize him with my own hands. Yo, straight up. This guy is beast. And this, I don't know why, but this looks like a JoJo panel. Just like with like the words and whatnot. You know, like the thing that you see, like the letters, the characters coming out, just straight up looks like a JoJo panel. This guy is just awesome. I think that's the best thing. Awesome. The hell you say, you just try it, asshole. Your Majesty. I shall show you the sight of a Shin military even mightier than that of the time of King Sho. I ask you to grant me the title of a great general and the privilege to war freely right now. He's gonna say no. Like, there is nothing you can really do. There is nothing that you've got to offer. I mean, the thing is, right, if they wanted to attack him, they could have easily finished him right now. Like, their whole Reupload faction could finish them right now. What do you do in that situation? That's enough out of you. Even if you are a soldier, there is a limit to how much disrespect you can show, says the one that was trying to assassinate him. Says the one that was trying to assassinate him. Besides, you have talked far too long. Now my legs have gotten all numb. What is with this guy? I mean, that's how you know you've got power. The guy can literally just speak about anything, and like everyone listens. True, you have talked too long. You call yourself a soldier. You also... That's true. That's true. Please forgive my retainer for the disrespect. The 6 generals are a strong independent force. Currently, Reupload is holding the reins to the kingdom by himself. He would not risk creating something like that. Of course, the same goes for us. Unfortunately, the 6 great generals, I really like that name, 6 great generals, would require a constant resupply of soldiers and rations. Doing so would put a great strain on our state. All our policy is not something that should be decided carelessly by the words of one military officer. There is no doubt that reinstating the 6 general system would go a long way to cowing the other states. I mean, he wants to take over all of China, and it's clear that the system would also strengthen our military. He wants to conquer all of China. The concern is the fear of revolt. If we can closely monitor the generals, just like King Sho, then it should not be a problem. That being said, to have your majesty shoulder this burden at such a young age would be far, of course. Of course! This guy isn't making moves. He's gonna say, oh, please let me take over. Let me give you a helping hand. That's what he's gonna say. Which is why, of course, which is why I shall present an alternative. I will pick 6 talented military men from my entourage that have sworn their loyalty to me to fulfill the role of the 6 generals. What do you say, your majesty? Interesting. Even if I say that, the 6 generals really isn't a trivial matter. We should take our time when it comes to deciding upon this. I mean, I can see the negatives, definitely, but I don't know. To begin, this visit was to celebrate His Majesty's well-being. As for your hearing, let's call it a day for now. But I like this guy. I like this guy, not just because of his goatee and whatnot, but I just like him. Well then, your majesty, we shall take our leave. Majestic exit. Chapter 99. We've now officially hit 100. We've now officially hit 100 chapters of Kingdom. The 2 of them. Let me just read the comments before we move on to the glorious 100. The glorious 100 with 100 chapters. That's awesome. Don't think too much about it right now. SSG will be explained further in detail in upcoming chapters. Just a quick reminder that King Sho is Sei's great. Yeah. Maybe that is Shin's dad. Who knows? We've never seen a DNA test. Show it. Get rid of traps. Moby's just honest with his desires. All he wants in his life is to show how strong he is to all of China. Use cunning. It's super effective. Yeah, if you guys say so. Alright, chapter 100, the 2 of them. Before we read that, let me just get a sip of a drink. Alright, the 2 of them. A word, please. Interesting. Why did you decide to rely on assassins? Oh, it was asked me and we would have definitely succeeded. Okay. Again, he's the cold-blooded one. He's got those eyes. All he needed to do was ask me and we would have definitely succeeded. Rishi. Where's the fun in something that's definite? You're trying to take over. Where? What? What? What kind of leader is that? Exactly. Exactly. And this guy just keeps laughing. Yo. It seems that Rishi still does not understand the Chancellor's nature. So what, the guy wants challenges? Is that it? The Chancellor does not necessarily need the king to die immediately. Various thoughts may have gone into this plot, but all of it stems from the Chancellor's childishness. He's bored now that he's lost his playing partner, Ketsu. So what? He's just childish. Is that it? He's bored. Is that literally his motivation? Like, he's bored. Let us return to the estate and drunk. How do you have? One second. How do you have like all these cold-blooded killers, right? You've got him who just wants to fight. He just wants to fight. You've got him who's just apparently very, very good himself too. You've got Rishi here who just has the eyes of a serial killer, and then you just have this guy who just like, I just want to have some fun, get drunk, party a little bit, try and murder a few kings here and there, just the usual, I don't understand. Let's return to the estate and drink. All of them are just in a cold sweat, except Shin. He's like, yeah, alright, you know what? Your Majesty. So he just banging, bang, bang, bang. Please stop, Your Majesty. You'll injure yourself. Clearly he is frustrated. Obviously, he's just been in a position where, despite his title and whatnot, despite his ambitions, like, it was nothing. Let's go outside and get some air. So even you have times when you want it. Well, yeah. That was just utter humiliation. Right in front of you, but you can't say a thing. Yeah. You think it's funny, then go ahead and laugh. This is the reality of the current king of Shin. Those are some... Yeah, you see Shin, he's actually recognizing them. Recognizing their abilities. Rishi of legalism. For military affairs, there's Shohei Kun. I can't say his name. Shohei Kun. Right, let's break this down. Rishi of legalisms. For military affairs, there is Shohei Kun. And then you've got Mobu. Saitaku for diplomatic and other general issues. These four men are known as the Four Pillars and are the cornerstones of the Ryo faction. You can tell they aren't normal just by looking. But the really dangerous one is gotta be that guy. The man who rules above all of them. Chancellor Ryufu. Yeah. Up until 12 to 13 years ago, was just a merchant from a foreign estate. And now look at him. Now look at him. He could just... He's got a pet tiger. I didn't realize that. He's got like a pet tiger here. Okay, I like this guy a lot more. I like tigers. But look, he was a merchant. Now look at him. How the hell is he a Chancellor of Shin now? A father who wasn't originally a successor to the throne. Money and schemes, he became king of Shin. As his Lord Ryufi was given a position of Chancellor. That's the short of it anyway. However, it's impossible to ascend from a commoner to a leader of a nation with only money and small tricks. That's something you should also be aware of, since you're aiming to become a general. Yeah. That geezer's a real... I like the fact that Shin's actually recognizing him. There is a large difference in strength between our two camps. Getting scared and losing the will to... Nah, it's the opposite. I think he's getting more motivated right now. Don't be stupid. I'm saying that it just makes him a worthwhile opponent. That's the mighty king of Shin. The mighty king of China. Get that right. The mighty king of Shin for you. To think you would be worried about me. This is the worst. What? What's he looking at? The same place as that. Ah! I see. Alright, I see. There's the same place. You must climb your way up to me. I wonder if the captain and the others are doing well. They're making a bang right now. Oh, wow! Wow! After returning to the mountain realms, they've once again thrown... Of course, that is what... Look at that! I was wondering, where was our decapitation? You've got... Oh, what's the guy's name again? It starts with an R. Raikou. I think that was his name. Raikou, you've got him. I thought he died, but no, it looks like they just basically took control of him. Like, they just essentially, you know, taking control, leading him almost. But it was... Every Kingdom volume, right? I think I said this yesterday to Cunning Linguist. Every Kingdom volume needs one person's head being cut off. One decapitation. Or one decapitation. That's the closest we're going to get in this chapter, I feel like. You know, not a full-on, like, just a whole head decapitation from the neck. But, yeah, it still counts as that. You've got this guy whose head is just destroyed. But, alright, you've got somebody being cut in half. But, like, every Kingdom volume needs a decapitation. And that's basically what we've got here. So, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's the King of Death, the Mountain Lands, King of Death, Yotanwa. With the King of the Mountain, Yotanwa, person leading her forces, they've continued to defeat all the rival tribes. All their rivals, tribe after tribe. With that, her influence has steadily increased in size, as now most of the mountain lands to the west of Shin have fallen under her control. Just trash. Just trash, straight up. I love her design so much. Just straight up, I love her design so much. As Yotanwa follows the mountain ranges north, they started picking fights with the Kyoto Horseman tribe that has long threatened Shin's northern border. Alright. Look at him. Raikou. Was it Raikou? No, Raigo, that's electricity. Something with R and A. Raikou, Ranku? I'm sure I'm gonna... Give me like 5 minutes and I'll probably figure a name out, but anyway. That's the Queen of the Mountains for you. It really is. We can't lose to them, say other people for a while now, but it's almost time for your turn. The next war. And he's got his yeah, yes. It is time to lead. Where's it gonna look how happy he gets when he hears war. Everyone else is like, oh no, not war, but he's like, yeah, war. Oh, I don't know when, nor do I know who we'll be fighting. But I'm certain that somewhere out the preparations have already begun. I get my ass home then. There's one thing I gotta do before the next war and all. Ain't telling you. What? 10 has been training, I'm guessing, with Kyoukai. Don't be disheartened. This isn't the time to be discouraged. That was the enemy which we must defeat. Can we help, especially with Ryu coming with all those formidable men as well as the 4 pillars? Who are those? So obviously they are talking, and I'm getting that's obviously Ace. This guy, I can't tell. But this guy is not. No. This guy, look, is that Ryu? No, I don't feel. No, oh, she. I see. Totally forgot about him. I mentioned him at the beginning as well, but totally forgot about him. Master Shi. Forget about grudges. Damn it, this stupid chair. Ugh. Forget about our grudges from the past. Henceforth, the Ketsu faction shall join with ours. Okay. You need alliances right now, and he's the best you've got. Mr. Shi will definitely prove useful to us with his many years of experience opposing the Ryu faction when he served as Ketsu's advisor. Now let us stand on you. Ryufi himself not why would he be concerned? Look at the he's got the 4 pillars. And he's got more men. And he's pretty much inside the capital right now. If he wanted to just kill the king right now, he could do that right now with no issues at all. Even among his retainers, there was not even a single person who thought this incident was significant. On the other hand, the Shogunken faction received a large blow when confronted with the difference in strength. However, none of them had realized that this incident would result in a safe faction undergoing a great change thanks to this event. Okay, because, you know, joining force and whatnot. Alright, that was chapter 100. Alright, damn it. These chapters should be like 50 pages. Like 50, 60 pages. They really should be. Anyway, let's read the comments. Shin is confused, Shin flinched, Shin faint. Something happens in a coming chapter where you think it's Heki, but it's actually Sei. Okay. Nothing too big, but some people get confused during those couple of panels. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, So, usual stuff, yeah. Someone get that man. Really? You know what? I love Dynasty Warriors. I love Muso games. In general, I really love those games. But yeah, someone get a man Dynasty Warriors. Rankai! Thank you, that's the name. Rankai. Haikyuu. I know Raikyuu's a Pokemon, but yeah, alright. I won't say anything. But it's probably I blame you guys. You guys were mentioning Pokemon things the whole time. Oh, Flinch has been defeated. Very successful, very effective. I blame you guys. Mr. Shi was an advisor of Ketsu. Working with Seikun, yeah, the guy with like all these spots and whatnot. And watch the rest tomorrow. Alright, peace out, Nick. Peace out, Cunning. Peace out. Ugh. Chapter 101, a new path. Because then we get to see 10 here, I'm assuming. We might see like a little bit of like practice from 10. Yeah. Back when I was still living in Kyoukai village, the only thing that I could think of was how to get away from that lifestyle. And then I met Shin and Sei and was dragged into the war to reclaim the royal capital. Those few days were even more dangerous than life in Kyoukai village, but it didn't matter because my heart soared. It must be because I was together with them. After suppressing the revolt, my life with Shin in that small house began. Exactly. Peace came to us. We even had enough money that living wasn't an issue. Someone like me from Kyoukai village should have been satisfied with this new life. But that wasn't the case. Shin has just kept on moving forward. Exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. 100%. The guy has just kept moving, just never stopped. Not only Shin, Sei, Heki, and Shomuken as well. All of them are moving forward, putting their lives on the line. I'm alone, sitting in a different place from them, facing a different direction, alone. In the end, this was the same feeling I had back in Kyoukai village. At the time I was looking for peace, but rather to escape my solitude. I want to be together with all. Nice. So now you need to become stronger then. I want to be together with all of them. I understand your feeling, and that's when he was talking to Kyoukai, of wanting to go to the battlefield, but even if you go, you'll just immediately die. To master the techniques of the Shiyu. There's no chance at all. This is also related to your body's natural constitution. It's impossible. It's just that apart from this, I can't think of a single possible option. So what's he? Seemed like this idea was just a false lead. I'm so useless. Why did I have to be born a girl? That's not. There is one. Okay. I think. Alright. Alright. on these walls. 10. You won't be seeing them again for a while. So has the war started? Oh, this no. I'm not saying any others will be working at. That would be my main concern, to be totally honest. That real faction, that faction would be my main concern. He looks focused, I think. You've been missing ever since last night. I was talking with Kyoukai. Wait, how are we doing? Talk with Kyoukai. Shin, there's a number of things I have to. Alright, interesting. So it seems like she's actually going through it. She's actually gonna do whatever Kyoukai told her. And obviously he told I keep calling her he, but she told him the full story from Kyoukai. That's I don't really want to hear about. The reason she went after Sei was because in exchange she'd receive support in locating the current. Even her participation in the war with Wei was simply to go to Wei where her enemy was. Alright. I see. Everything was for the sake of revenge. I'll tell you later. Come on, speak, cute guy. Speak. One option. You just said it yourself. I'm begging you. Of course, we don't find out. That's right. If it's that, then I'll be able to go to the battlefield. But just how am I going to become that? I'm not too clear either. But at any rate, you'll probably need to get accepted as a student by one of them. Where exactly am I meant to find someone like that? I can think of one guy. There is a man who invited me to become his house guest and retainer. He fits your bill. Are you sure? If you were accepted, you would probably have to move in with them. You'll have to give up your current life. 3 days. Come get me in 3 days. I'll need some time to prepare. So, alright, so she is doing something, becoming a retainer for somebody. Interesting. Come get me in 3 days. I'll need some time, but that means that she's gonna be like a servant ultimately. The moment I had said those words, I had already decided on my look. Those eyes are one of focus, determination. Take a seat over. How to catch a predator? Well, we can take a seat over there. Take a seat over there. Just sit already. She looks like a mother. Yeah, she really does look like a mother that's been like waiting all night for her son to come home, and now her son is finally home. She's like, so, where have you been? You better not have been looking. Oh, what's with that? What's with that attempted freaky looking face? That's just a fail. If you think I'm just some run-of-the-mill girl kid, then that's a big mistake. The great Kaiyo Ten-sama of Kokui Village. My ambition is to be super rich and enjoy a life of extravagance. I ain't spending the rest of my life in this leaky little piss shack. I was hoping to live off your earnings, but as I thought, that's just too risky. Who knows when you'll kick the bucket? Which is why I've decided I'll also go on the battlefield and strike it big. I'm going to become a strategist. Okay. Actually, you know what? That would suit her. There's no way she could just become like a fighter overnight. So a strategist, that's something that you can work on. Really? Really? A strategist? The heck is that? A specialist who relies on using tactics and strategies on the battlefield. You fight with your head, not your sword. After becoming, I'll be able to use all you soldiers as pawns and direct you to victory. Do you understand? Yeah. Yeah. I was planning on bringing you with me eventually, but it seems your sword arm ain't too strong. But your head's pretty good. This might be the best thing for you. Exactly. I do think that role suits her very, very well. She's very, very young, but she's also very, very adept already. And she's got experience on the battlefield too. Besides, no one ever thought of you as just some ordinary kid. I mean, you managed to survive all by yourself in a horrible village, didn't you? That's plenty extraordinary. Ah, you're the one who's stuck with us through the rolls and the assassins with nothing but that puny little blowpipe. That's true. You know, the most incredible one of all of us might just be you. Now you're making her blush. now you're making her blush and making her fall for you. Doesn't sound bad at all, although I don't know how you're going to become one. Regardless, you do your best becoming a strategist, A10. Yeah. Then someday we'll fight together on the battlefield once more. You're making her blush. Look at that. She's falling for you right there. She's also starting to tear up and everything, as you can see, but still. Like hell, I'll be fighting together with you. You better prepare yourself, because I'm going to work you to the bone when the time comes. Ah, that's nice. That's... These chapters are too short. I'm sorry. It's the truth, right? It's just the truth. Anyway, let's read the comments. Night. In the Shorainen Kingdom, you occasionally see panels with white/black borders. White borders current time. Yeah, I do know that. Black borders is flashback. Shin doesn't look, so he's going home with 10. Shin, start him here. Okay. Shin is best. I can't even say that. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say Shin is like the little brother that she needs, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's quite right. I don't know. I don't feel that's quite the case. Regardless. What chapter are we on? Chapter 102. 102. There's like what 5 chapters left. 107, I think, is the final chapter of this volume. Alrighty, yo. Chapter 102. And yeah, thing is waiting for Kyoukai. Now then, I should get. Who is that? Is that Shin? That's Shin. Of course, that's Shin. Who else would be stupid enough to do all that? I should get going. All right. It's all up to me. It's a journey of 10. With those tiny little arms like mine. It's like these tiny little arms that couldn't hurt anyone. That's what they are. No, he's gone. He's officially gone. That's right, he's still out. Kyoukai is here. A walk. Of course, a walk. Of course, I came to pass on a message. I'm going away for a while, so take care of yourself in the meantime. I think it was this. Why the hell would you be the one passing on the message? Going away for a while. What the hell have you done to 10, Kyoukai? Apart from the message, I was also asked to give you a short explanation. Alright. He could have done that himself, you know, but it's still. This afternoon, 10 set out to begin training as a strategist. I was the one who introduced the place. 10's very set on this, even said something about I'm not coming back until I become a strategist. Yeah, okay. Alright, moving forward. I mean, that's good to know. I've passed on everything that needs to be said. It might be hard to believe since it's son, but it's the truth. He should know that it's the truth. He said that. I don't think you're lying, but he was saying something along those lines last night and all. But I'm still going to need a more detailed explanation from you. There's no way I'll be satisfied with just a short version. 10's practically like my family or... Haha. Ah. There's loads of other stuff I want to ask you too. And now them you see, he can only, this guy can only have like one girl in his life. That's really it. It was 10, the second 10 goes, Kyoukai joins. It's like one leaves, the next one joins. Could you open the window for me? It's locked. Okay, so it's a secret place. I know nothing about where I'm going. Will I be okay? Starting to get worried. Well, you wanted to go there, so you just sent him off to a guy you don't even know the name of. I might not know his name, but I'm aware of what sort of man he is. All right. I even wrote a letter, so he should be a letter. Really? That's all you know, really. I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on, but I still don't get it. What's she staring at? Like the sword? Or the floor? Why did 10 discuss this with Kyoukai and not me? Oh, food. That's what it was. Probably made them before leaving. Give it a try, it's really good. Oh, we're seeing a different side of Kyoukai right now. We're seeing a different... I like that. Again, one person leaves and like the next one joins and she essentially just like takes over that mantle of, hey, I'm like the only female in this show right now. Yeah, that was pretty well. I'm the only female that's close with Shin right now. Previously, that was 10. Now that 10 walked out, it's her. I'm gonna have to start cooking too. If you haven't started dinner yet, go ahead and have some. Just nod. Do you want to call 10 back? He went because he wanted to. He'll really be able to become a strategist if he goes to that place, right? There's no better starting point if he really does wish to become a strategist. The rest is all up to 10. What's this place? I heard it was an influential person surrounded with various house retainers, but this building is powered with Sei's Royal Palace. Would I really be able to train a place like this? So, who? Okay, here's a stupid theory that may or may not be true. Rio. Rio. I feel like that might be like Rio's house something, or it's a different state in total. I don't know. I feel sorry. I do feel a little sorry for him. What is there to be scared of? Didn't I want to become a strategist as soon as possible? Kyoukai even went out of her way to introduce me to this place. From here on, it's all up to me. We must first report to our lord. Please wait here. Me teacher, what sort of person is he? Oh, I can hear them arguing. Is it about me? First we should subjugate the Han, who are on their last legs. Han won't fall yet. We must aim for Zhao, who's aiding them from the shadows. The Zhao are currently undergoing a large change. We still have the Yan behind Zhao. This is a job for the diplomats. Wait, before setting sight on the outside, we should deal with the roots below us. No, this is a debate. On the other side of the store, there's a large group of people discussing something. Is this training for a strategist? It's almost like a real army conference. There's hot air leaking from the inside. I mean, that's political. That's what it is, really. Political. The one we need to be wary of is Shobunken. Okay, so that has to be real. It has to be. Is this the estate of an acquaintance of Shobunken? We should kill Shobunken now while we have the chance. What exactly are these guys? It has to be real. One of the reasons why the Ketsu rebellion failed was because they overlooked Shobunken. They underestimated him just because he's ex-military. He might be weak now, but it's highly possible he will grow in strength in tandem with the king. We should eliminate their core personnel right now. Don't be hasty. That's cool. That has to be real. Don't be hasty. Is it? I don't know. Don't be hasty. The Chancellor had his own reasons for not killing him yet. The Chancellor had his own reason. Has to be. If you were to be rash, your head might be the one to roll. What's that guy's name? Saitanken, like the old dude. Fool, I'm saying this for the sake of Ryufusama. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Is that? Yeah, that's the old guy, isn't it? That's the old guy, isn't it? I was right. I was right, right? Police enter. Just all these guys, with like muscles on muscles on muscles, just like staring back at you. That is intimidating. Yeah. Well, now this is certainly a cute guest we have here, wouldn't you say? Shohei Kuda. This time I got it right. Obviously, he's like the one of the four pillars. I think he was like the military strategist. So he's obviously a good person to learn on. He's obviously the wise, experienced, the Rio faction's quarter. And if you want to learn something, learn from the enemies. Learn from those that have everything planned out. That's a good... He's gonna have good experience, to be fair. Can't blame him. Chapter 103, Strategist. Let's have a quick look at the comments before we read this chapter. Chat me like a boy. Oh wait, Shin, stop cheating. Oh wait, Shin already, yeah. Bake, best waifu. Oh boy, I'm not, you know what, I'll stop right there. I won't even get into like the waifu discussions. I won't even get into the waifu discussions. Beikai. Ten just got fucking baited. Saitaku, that's his name. I keep thinking of Saitama. But Saitaku, that's his name. Chapter 103, Strategist. Isn't a training school for strategists at all. The Rio faction's quarters. Those two are the ones to look out for, especially him, Saitaku, and him whose name I can't pronounce, Sen Ho Kun, I think it is. This is the Rio faction quarter. If I don't hurry up and run away right now, it's too late. You don't run, you integrate. You don't run. The kid looks younger than what the reports say. Is that child really? No. No. The Shiyu. Moki, indeed. It is the wrong person. What is the meaning of this? Who's that? Who's that? Is that Moku? Moku. Who's Moku? I don't think we met him. Sorry, what is the meaning of this? Is she who sent us this child as a substitute? Then that child is also a no. No. No matter what I said, the Shiyu will not hear any of it. The Shiyu said that all would be clear if I delivered this letter of recommendations to our Lord. Moku. That's Moku. Read it. What does it say? The words are quite strange. I shall attempt to translate. This really is enough already. Hurry up and read. Yes, sir. It goes. Raise this genius I have sent you into a... Raise this genius I have sent you into a strategist. If anything were to happen to this child, I will kill all of you. So you had best be careful. Oh, Kyoukai has no chill. Kyoukai has no... Beikai. Yeah, Beikai, best girl. The name of the child is Kario 10. Twitches. What the hell is that meant to mean? Are you mocking us? Hurry up and throw that brat out of here. This isn't a place for children. What genius. Pah. I'll be able to go home at least. Moki. Yes, sir. We shall have child take the room next to yours. Yes, sir. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So it's the name. Cardio 10. That's why he twitched here, right here. I don't know if you can see Twitch. It says Twitch. And I'm not talking about Twitch on YouTube. I'm talking about Twitch. From today on, this will be your room, Kario 10. Looks like this guy's easy to talk to at least. Is there anything you would like to know about? If I'm not careful here, I might let slip that I'm part of city. Well, yo, those are killer eyes. Those are killer eyes. This guy, he's seen blood. I'll be the one to ask a question. For someone close to the king like you to come here, could it be that you're here to act as this king's spy? No, just be honest. My identity, it's been exposed. Right now he's alone. Can I do it and get away? Your blowpipe won't hit me, Kario 10. How does he know that? Is he like an assassin? What's with those eyes? What's with those eyes? Just blank eyes. It's not like he'll believe me if I say I don't know. If I get caught, who knows what will happen. I should go with the blow dart after all. Okay, just testing him. But how does he know? That reaction from you is enough. It seems you really did come without knowing anything at all. You may have been sent here by the Shiyu, but perhaps could this have been a trap set by her? Interesting. No, I don't think that's how it is. The power struggles of the court. Going by our positions, you're currently standing in enemy territory. That is true. There is no need to worry, the only two aware of your identity are Sensei and myself. Let us mention strategist you want to become one. Yeah. If he can fulfill that, it's gonna be quite interesting because I feel like it's almost gonna come back to like her I don't know how good she can become, so I can't really judge how far up. Like her being a strategist for say Ace and like him being a strategist along with his sensei Shohei-kun, both being like the strategists for, I don't know, perhaps for Rio, I don't know. This city houses the Straight Best Strategist Training Institution. Applicants come from across the state, but our famous facilities only accept 1 out of every 100 people. By giving you a room, Sensei has allowed you to enroll with us, thanks to the Shiyu's letter. But is it too hard to learn in enemy territory? It is fine, it's completely separate from Shohei-kun's public service as one of the 4 pillars of Rio. There is no political coloring in here. So long as you remain in here, you will not be inside enemy territory. Alright. Besides, you're my cute little school brother. Ah, he's hating on him. Already, you just joined and somebody's already hitting on you. No, it should be school sister. Straight up exposed. Within a heartbeat, just exposed. School sister. I assure you that studying here will be the fastest path towards becoming a strategist. Welcome to Shohei-kun's Academy for Strategists, Cardio 10. Nice to meet you. My name is Moki. Alright. Nice person. We'll see how he really is. And he's just getting drunk, of course. The wise, experienced ones. Yeah, I would expect the roles be reversed, to be totally honest. So, Shohei-kun, that small runt of a child just now, why did you accept her? It's not as if you fear the Shiyu's threats, do you? Does the Kaioten name hold some sort of meaning? She did twitch at that name. Kaioten of Kokui village. They in the sacred world escaped together with the king and accompanied him from there on. So you're saying a member of the king's camp has not really infiltrated? I believe she was oblivious, perhaps so. But it's certainly quite unexpected indeed. I've obtained quite a good piece. Ah, I see what he's aiming at. Basically, not expose her, but knowing that she is or she might be, like anything that he says, she would like return home to like tell Shin, and he would tell Ace and whatnot. Feeding her wrong information could basically lead her to be almost like a liability, not an asset to Ace. Good pieces are essential for war. For those who plot, special pieces are even more so valuable. A piece who is well aware of the inner state of affairs of the enemy camp. One that will allow us to make unguarded contact with our enemies. Truly, this is a blessing for us. It's not as if it'll come into use immediately. At the moment, the king's faction is far too weak, they cannot even recall an army. Then what do you plan on doing with that child? Strategist, so we will enroll the child in that. You can tell from how the letter had the name Kaioten written in it that she had already predicted that events would unfold this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why, right? I'll be totally honest here. I don't know why. I don't know why. But old men in anime, in manga, are just always epic. They're just always awesome. That we would want to obtain now while we have the chance. I just like scheming old men. Biggest ears ever. Like, those ears are just massive, but just... I love old men, alright? that sounded worse than it should have. Let's see all this bringing appear out of the wild certainly makes this old man happy. That's about the only thing old timers find enjoyable. Then as thanks for your efforts in Yan, I shall teach you the name of one more person. There is a youth that interests me even more than the Shiyu. Who's that? Is that the young man? I can already see that. The young man who was behind Shobuken during our visit to the king yesterday. Not only has he saved the king on numerous occasions, he has also shown remarkable results during the last war with Wei. A young man who began as a mere servant, but who has already retained the rank of a 100-man officer. Shin, he is the piece that I desire to obtain the most. Recognition. That's all I wanted. Respect and recognition. People are actually starting to respect and recognize him. I am so glad. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I really am. From just nobody, like nobody could take serious. Like who was only good, who was only really decent. You know, not even great, just decent at fighting. And now look at him. Everyone is recognizing. Everyone is recognizing him. I am so glad. I really am. Like honestly, first he gets like his own 100-man squad and all of this. He's just moving up in the world, and it just makes me so happy to. It really makes me just so happy to see it. I really can't wait to see how not just recognizable, but how much people will look up to him in the future, or how much people will see him as a threat in the future. It just makes me so happy that he's actually getting recognition, considering that he's only had one track, which was I want to be a great general of the heavens, and that's been basically it. And now he's been working towards that, and slowly and surely people are starting to. He's obviously still far away from his goal, but people are slowly starting to recognize him, which I really appreciate. Anyway, comments. Saitaku. Moki's name came up shortly when Reupload left the... Alright, okay, I totally forgot that. Just gonna say it again. Beikai. Yes. Yes. You can see Shoei-kun also holding 10 as hostage right now. I love old men, alright? Facts. Lolly and old men. Facts. Oh, Shin always brings a smile. I gotta go in like 20-30 minutes. Are there any other mods here? Not sure. Not sure. Is there anyone that wants to become a mod? I mean, it's 3 mod chapters. 30 minutes, probably be finished then. 3 chapters, I'm not really sure. If anyone wants to be a mod, just, you know, say something. If anyone's watching and want to be a mod. But anyway, let me read chapter 104. It's gotten pretty late. You might as well stay over. Saying that to a girl. You're a girl, exactly. You're a girl, aren't you? Well, suddenly getting all stiff like that. Stiff or stuff? Stiff or stuff? That clearly says stiff. I don't know what you're thinking about right now, Shin. I don't know. It's a bit too late to worry about that now. We've already slept together many times back. Alright. You need to... Your wording. That's all I'm saying. Your wording is just a little... You could word that better. We've already slept together many times back in the squad. But it sure is funny no one noticed you were a girl. It's a pretty big problem for you if no one can notice. No, I know I'm insinuating, but no. Nighttime chat. He doesn't have that problem. Yeah, you can tell that she's a girl. Look how sweaty. He's sweating. Look how much he's sweating. It's just awkward. Doesn't it feel kind of weird with just the two of us? Not really. You thirsty or anything? Not at all. That's basically, those two panels are basically just the same. That's it. Shin. That's the first time I've ever seen him getting flustered. I've ever seen him just like sweating, breaking into a cold sweat like, oh boy, I need to behave myself. I need to act properly right now. The way you're going now, it's only a matter of time before you die. The last war with Wei, you kept charging off into the enemy lines by yourself. Not once or twice, but numerous times. True. That is true. The reason why you were so brash was probably because you were thinking, there's no way I can lose. But that is a huge mistake. The fact is, there were plenty of people in that battle who were stronger than you. You just happened to be lucky and didn't encounter any of them at all. For somebody that's stronger than her, somebody that is stronger than him saying that should resonate with him. I feel like that should actually make him aware of that. Your way of fighting is not being courageous, but simply recklessness. At this rate, you will definitely lose your life. Shut up, mate. Perhaps not. Shut up. Even if you don't tell me, I already know how I've been getting ahead of myself. How if I keep this up, it'll... Okay. It'll be bad. I'm not so stupid that I wouldn't realize after being played around by that. Yeah, by you that much. Exactly. I've already properly thought of how to deal with that problem. Okay. Any more information, any more details, anything? Just good. Alright, just going right back to sleep. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, bro? What are you looking at? I can't sleep. Alright, so even she can't sleep. Is this really Kyoukai? You're pretty fond of watching out for people. Then next, it's your turn. What are you planning on doing from now on? Let's say you're going after Say again, are you? I'm going to head off to Wei by myself. As for why, you probably already heard from the shorty. I have nothing else but revenge. Then once you finish up with that, you better hurry your ass back here. You've got him! You've got him! You've got him! Ah, how old are they? I don't know. I don't know if I should ship them or not. How old are you guys? They would make a cute couple. They really would. I know you said to 10 about something, about how you had nothing else except revenge, but that's a giant load of crap. Would someone like that really risk their lives for the sake of people around them in that fierce fighting? Listen, Kyoukai. You're my comrade who fought in the same squad against the Wei. I've already included you as one of the members of... Okay! Yeah, but you shouldn't like the one that's the strongest lead... people that are weaker than him, you know, that's what you really expect, and Kyoukai is stronger than you, but still, you're my comrade who fought in the same squad against Wei. I've already included you as one of the members of my 100-man unit, which is why, when the next war comes, you better get your ass back here. You got that. Don't just go at me. Quit your bitching. What's your answer? No, that's a yes. That's a yes. I'll think about it. Well, whatever. Good enough. Kyoukai. It's a good thing you were in that war with us. Yeah, you've got people there for you. Especially somebody that's just as honest and straightforward, really, as Shin. Like, he's an excellent influence for her. I guess you absolutely must come back. So persistent. Ah, cock-a-doodly-doo. Just, oh, of course. Oh, cock-a-doodly-doo, yeah. And she is, of course, she is gone. I like the fact that his armor is still there, but of course she is gone. Her sword is gone. Wondered if I messed up. Alright, I better get going too. Ensign and 2 children as well. Has something happened coming this early? After this, you know, I just want you to take me somewhere. Alright. After the assassin incident, Heki had a man named N posted at Shin's village to act as a liaison in case of emergencies. Alright. You cannot go there. I'm heading back. Take me there. Where are you going? Why not? Isn't it fine? You look like you have the time and all. Does he want to go to like Rio or something? That's the only place where I could see this guy refusing to go to. That's because we're forbidden to go anywhere near that place. Alright, so maybe not. If you approach that place without permission, you can get executed and no one will even bat an eye. Rumors say there's already plenty of people that have gone missing there. I'll give you, of course. I'll give you this money. What is this? Money. No, it's not worth my life. Is that a bomb? No matter how much, it's not worth. Oh no, sorry. I thought it was a bomb. I thought that was like a thing, like like a rope, and that's on fire and whatnot. I thought that was like a spark. that was the rope, and I was about to blow off. No, I've seen. Okay, no. Okay, that's all of money. I'll give you all of it. In those times, that would have been a lot. But why do you want to go to a place like that to become strong? Okay, where's he going? I've heard things from Heki-sama. Let's just go back. It's not enough. Quit flapping your gums, Ensan. Can't this thing go any faster? Please be reasonable. My horses are all old already. Where are you going? So what? Shin, don't wake up. You can see it. That's what's that? Show me. You know, no, it's no. Oh, yo, Shin, bro. Oh, yo, Shin. You, bro. Yes, yes. You get my seal of approval. No matter what you do from here on out, no matter what happens, I don't know how many chapters. I have like 500 chapters. No matter what happens in the remaining 400 plus chapters, you have my seal of approval. You have it right here, right now. My official seal of approval. General Oki's City. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You've got my... Yeah. That's going to be awesome. Those are my two... I think my two favorite characters of the show. I don't know. Probably my two favorite characters. And both of them now current. Yes. Just yes. Mr. Creepy Lips. Mr. Creepy Blow Lips with Mr. Reckless. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be absolutely great. Let's read the comments before we move on. But this, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking Rio. I was like, is he gonna go to Rio? That's the only place I can see him go. But no. I should have thought about that. I don't know. They're like 14 15, true, but Shin was the one who was officially promoted by Sei, a competent MC in my manga. Oki-sama, we have returned. Shin is an MC that grows on you arc after arc. Yep. I mean, I liked him. I like reckless people from the beginning. So I liked him right from the beginning. But, I mean, he's just getting better and better. He's just getting better and better. 547. So we've got what? 400 and what chapter are we on? 105. So we've got what? 440. Sorry. Yeah, 442 chapters. How many did you say? 547. Yeah, 442 chapters. No matter what happens in the remaining 442 plus chapters, he got my seal of approval, my official seal of approval. So inside this is General Oki's city. How come there's been no reaction at all, even though we came all the way to their gate? How is this get killed if you get... How are you joking about that? They must be out of town, probably had some war knowing Oki. Now, what about Shakespeare? What was that Shakespeare dude? That Hamlet dude? Now let's just go home, you know. Open up, open the gates. You can leave. You've already done your missions. You brought him here. And it's opening. It is officially opening. Shakespeare! We've got Shakespeare right here. Shakespeare. That's almost like a symbolism of like, this guy is up here in terms of just power, rank, status, and Shin. You know, he's not underground. He's growing up a little, but he's still not anywhere up there. Still only halfway there almost. Naked socializing. Yeah, wasn't this guy General Oki's lieutenant? Exactly, that's Shakespeare. And it's just closed. And it just closed. Like, what? You just closed. What the hell are you doing? It's Shin from the Way General's Hill. Oi, Lieutenant, open up. Showing us isn't going to work. Let's return and... Ooh, who's that behind? Who's that behind? No. There is no... Who's that? Don't tell me that's... That blade, that helmet, no, those shoulder pads. Yeah, you guys don't realize how much I actually like this dude, right? I mentioned this before. My favorite character, just character ever in anything, in any form of fiction, in any form of just reality, is the Joker. And this guy, just because of the lips, just reminds me so much of the Joker. I like badasses, and I like psychopaths. And like, this guy, I don't know, because of the lips, I feel like he's almost a psychopath, but he's also a badass. So he's got the badass category. He doesn't have the psychopath, but he's got the lips, which remind me of the best psychopath. So that's why I like this dude so much. And who has a blade like that? Come on. What's this? Just out of nowhere. How did you guys not even hear them? I don't get it. They've got horses. You should have heard them. What's this? Well, if it isn't youngster shit. I like the fact that he actually remembers Shin. That to me, that's just awesome. Like I said, he's getting respect. People are remembering him. And what would you be doing here? He reminds me, I don't know. For those of you guys that have seen Hunter x Hunter, he reminds me of like Hisoka a little bit. If it isn't youngster Shin, and what would you be doing here? Welcome back, my lord. You could have opened. You could have left the door open, the gate open for Shin, but okay. So he's actually inside now. It looks like. You must be tired. How was practice? It was average. All the soldiers look. Oh, they look. Okay. Wow. This guy. What? Army drills? How's that army drills? This guy is slashed in the face. This guy looks like he's bandaged up and whatnot, yeah? The blood is leaking down, and this guy lost an arm. This guy looks A-okay though, to be fair, but how's that practice? It's even so, yeah, exactly, there's someone missing. Exactly. You're just weakening your army right now. I mean, you're strengthening their resolve, and you're strengthening your spirit, but you're weakening, you took half the guy's force away. And Shin wants to... Of course he wants to join him. Of course he would. Of course he would. At any rate, it's a good sign that I've managed to meet with the man himself already. Since I came here playing it by ear and all. The important part starts now. Starts here. But first, what's with this hard breathe aura? I've already met him before, but I'm still getting overwhelmed by her right now. The dignity of General Oki, the man who was once part of the 6 great generals that were feared by all under the heavens. It's those shoulders. He's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. And this is the General City. Are you seeing this, Xiao? The great general of the heavens we're aiming for, whether it's the person or their castle. Both of them are friggin' huge. Yeah, that person right here is the one you aspire to be like. That right there is what you aspire to have. That's actually pretty awesome. What? What? Where did that just come from? Yeah, straight up. I would. What? What? All right. Okay. It's okay. They're having a bath, right? Yeah, that's understandable. But he looks so creepy, straight up. Like, yo, like, these guys are like 5, 6, 7, 8 times his size. Look how skinny he is, and that's him being muscular. Like he's not even the size of Oki's arm. Oki's bicep is as big as Shin himself. That just looks so awkward. Like those guys there, just like just inside, like just like almost like robots. This is our first meeting since on the way General's Hill, isn't it, youngster Shin? Have you been doing well? How did things exactly? how did you guys actually get here? I don't know. I don't know. Now then, for what reason do you seek me? Will we actually let me go back for? He's got a lot of battle scars. I just realized he's got a lot of battle scars. Now then, for what reason do you seek me? We'll be starting the second part of our training soon, so please make it short. I came to ask you to teach me how to become stronger. He's got his interest now. The whole time he's looking with like just yeah okay, and now he's got his interest. And that's so. I thought for certain that you had come to ask me to. Bruh. Okay, yo, straight up, he's Soka, the Joker. Is that so? I thought for certain that you had come to ask me to bed you. And just look at Shakespeare over there. It's like something like, yeah. Not that I would bed you. I'm telling the truth, right, Toe? But what is the meaning of this change? You were brimming with so much confidence before, yet now you've become quite meek. Back on the hill, you said that the only good thing about me was my initiative. I didn't really understand what you meant. But a few days ago, when I got my ass handed to me by a squad mate, I finally realized that I was far more immature than what I had believed. Interesting. I really like this. I'm really liking this change in Shin. And that's something that I'm not going to be able to make up for by just swinging my sword at the air or doing physical labor. He's made quite a bit of progress. His character has developed quite a lot, actually. But to suddenly come to me after that, it could be said that you have not put enough thought into it. After all, I have no obligation to look after you. Is it not true that we have only met each other just... True? Get lost, kid. Who are you? Seriously, let them talk. He's the one that wants to apply and he's the one that's rejecting. Get lost, kid. The general doesn't have the time to play around with children. If you want training, go seek out Shobun-kun. Aren't you acquainted with him? Shobun-kun's no good, because I want to receive my training from a great general of the heavens. Because that's what he's aiming for. This guy right here is his goal. This guy right here is his goal. Yeah, he likes that compliment. He likes that. What the hell do you mean you want? Stop sounding like some sort of spoiled brat. Alright, you know what he needs to do right now, Shin? He needs to say, okay, let's have a one-on-one, me and you right now. If I, because this guy's talking too much. It's true that the general isn't obligated to take me in. But if he were to train me, that would be a benefit for him as well. In just a short amount of time, I'll become strong enough to be your right-hand man. Oh! Yeah, straight up! This guy does not like... He's never lacked confidence, but now he's just straight up cocky, and I like that. I'll become strong enough to be your right-hand man. That's a pretty good deal. What about Shakespeare? Where's Shakespeare? What does he have to say about that? Well, that's a pretty good deal for you, don't you think? The more skilled officers you have, the bigger the battles you'll be able to dictate. What the hell kind of shameless self-plugging is that? Yeah, he's gonna accept. Those eyes say, yeah, I'm interested, I'm intrigued. That's what those eyes say. Do you have any idea what it takes to become the general's right-hand man? Are you looking down on us? You say and you'll just shoot right past us. I'll kill you, you rat. It seems that to cure stupidity, you must first die once. Very well, youngster Shin. After we're finished with the bath, you should get prepared as well. Not quite. I shall be taking you to a place that is much more fun. Okay. What is that? Ah, damn it. They just did it all. I could be complaining all day. These chapters are just too short. Alright, at least give me some sort of warning or something at the end. That, okay, this chapter is finished. But it's just finished like in the middle of like a sentence. In the middle of like trying to figure something out. It's like, yeah. Let's call it a day. Next chapter. Chapter 106. Let's read the comments. Let's read the comments. General Oki, welcome home. Oki Zalipsking. K. I actually gotta run. Don't think you have any mods to filter comments right now, so just be careful. Had fun. I'll watch the rest on my own later. All right. I mean, you're probably already gone, the purple pygmy, but peace out. If anyone wanna be a mod, I mean, obviously you'd have to actually be up to date with Kingdom. But if anyone wants to be a mod, just write something and I'll make you a mod right now. Before we move on. If not, you know, it's only 2 chapters, so it's only 106 and 107 left. So there's not like, you know, there's that much left. There's like pretty much like 20 minutes or so left. I don't even know if anyone's still here. I don't know. It is pretty late for me. It's like 3 AM. Anyway, regardless, chapter 106. Training request. Why do I still have this screwdriver? I don't know. I just have this random screwdriver here. Lipsman. Look, God. Okay, from this angle, it doesn't seem that extreme. But then you look at this, and it's just like the lips are like half his face. Straight up, half his face. And it seems like it's just them two going somewhere, and the merchant. And like obviously the guy here. But it doesn't seem like it's a whole squad or whatever. Where exactly are they taking us? And they bought me too. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them. Ah, so that's... Alright, so that's Shakespeare. That's his official name, Shakespeare. I've said so before, but it's not often that people get the chance to talk to me. How did you manage to become one of those 6 great generals? I mean, he did... I mean, he did say ask anything, alright? It's a good and a bad question, really, so what kind of question is that, Shin-Nora? It is quite surprising to hear of the 6 great generals from you. So even you know of the old thing. I mean, you just heard about it. From some guy called Moba, exactly, at the Royal Palace. He said something about reviving the 6 great generals. One of the 4 pillars of Chancellor Ryu. That certainly sounds like him, alright. However, to revive the 6 generals now will be an impossible feat. Unfortunately, oh, yo, this guy is so badass. He really is. Just, I've not even read the text, but this guy is just so, he just has such a presence. Unfortunately, in the state of Shin right now, there's not even a single person worthy of the name of the 6 great generals. Not what about you? Surely yourself. It seems you have slightly misunderstood the 6 great generals. Oh, some backstory. Long ago in Shin's past, there existed 6 generals who dedicated themselves to battle day and night. When they had the ability to wage war, so obviously they love to battle. Haikyuu. This guy looks like a psychopath. It's the eyes. Haikyuu. Oko. Kosho. Shibasaku. Kyo. Is that girl? Can't be, right? And you've got Oki. I always say, what is a kingdom volume without dead people? Straight up. What is a kingdom volume without dead people? Alright, after I finish this volume, I'm gonna write these names on Discord on like the kingdom section, because I'm guessing those are gonna become pretty important. Haikyuu, Oko, Kosho, Shibasaku, Kyo, and Oki. As they surmounted numerous battles and buried numerous foes, the fame of these 6 generals became so great that enemies would open their gates and surrender just on their approach. Their names resounded all throughout China. Interesting. Yeah, throughout all of China. And kings shall implement the 6 great general system in order to make it easier for us to move. In other words, it is not the system that is amazing so much that the 6 of us were exceptional to begin with. Right, Toe? There's no point creating a system when you cannot back it up. Mobu certainly isn't bad either. Okay. I mean, Mopo was saying that he could beat Oki, but Oki's very confident, saying, he's not bad. Going by his natural talent as a warrior, he could well be a match for any of the... Okay. Could well be a match for any of the 6 generals. You've got 2 then. Him and obviously Oki. So you've got Mobu and Oki. Be a match for any of the 6 generals. That's very interesting. However, his accumulated experience is still far too little. Before bringing up something like the 6 generals, you should first experience 100 battles or so. Right, Toe? Yes, sir. He's going too far. This guy's the real deal, a true great generals of the heaven. He is. He is. That's all I can really say. You also wish to become a general, youngster Shin. A great general of the heavens. So you mean to climb up to where I am. That's why he wants you to train him. That's why. To take over. Take over the mantle. So to say. Yeah. Back in the day. No. I am going to oh, bro, you're probably speaking to like the mightiest of the mighty. The mightiest of the mighty. And you're just gonna say casually to him, I'm going to surpass you. When the guy's got lips that could probably kill you. The guy's got a face that would just kill you once he looks at you. And you're just gonna say, oh, I'm gonna surpass you. That's it, straight up. I'm going to become the strongest general under the heavens and carve my name into history. And you know what? I believe him. not just because he's the main character, but I believe him. This guy is done for. Toe is like, yeah, alright. Okay, he likes what he's hearing. That's how, to be fair, I can't even tell with him if he likes what he's hearing or not because he's always smiling. He's got those lips. That's how big our dream is. The dream which we put both our lives on the line for. Like, he's amused, exactly. Strongest under the heavens, he's saying. What do you think, Toe? Sir, why does he keep asking Toe? Sir, I am dumbfounded. It could be said that to be this much of an idiot is also a splendid talent, youngster Shin. I've taken a liking, exactly. You don't even say something in front of someone as great as him who's experienced so much. And like, yeah. Of course, yeah, he's taking a liking to him. To realize such a dream will require a substantial amount of effort. Effort that must even be equivalent to risking death. I mean, that's expected. That's expected from a warrior. I know that already. That's why I came to you, General. So you've already prepared yourself. Of course, don't underestimate me. I don't care how harsh it's going to be. I'll definitely pass it. That's why you gotta train me. General Oki. Alright. What? What? You just kicks. What? Wait, what? You just said you got you. What? What? You just said I've got I like you. I've taken a liking to you, so you've got to train me. Nope. Troll. He is a troll. Straight up, the guy is a troll. Just kicks him off. Just kicks him off the horse. I refuse. Straight up. What? What? You just killed him. You got wait. Wait, what? Oh, you just killed him. Oh, this guy just straight up killed him. This guy just straight up. Yo, who's gonna be the next main character? Is Ace taking over as a main character? You just straight up killed him. You just straight up killed him. No, you're not surviving. I'm sorry, you're not surviving that. I don't care who you are, you're not surviving. I mean, the guy said you must be prepared to die, but no. You that's a goat. I'm saving it. 1 second. 1 second. I'm oh, damn it. Chapter 106. I'm saving that panel. That's a goat panel. Just straight up. But Shin is dead. Rest in peace, Shin. That's 106. That's it. Shin is dead. We need a new main character. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. We need a new main character. Let's have a look at the comments. So who's gonna take over? Is it Ace? I don't know. I don't know. I had fun. I'll watch the rest on my own. Then it's got Nightbot. I'm up to date. It would be cool to be a mod. That panel of Oki kicking Shin off a cliff is one of my favorite panels. Who kicks someone? Exactly. Who kicks someone off a cliff? Alright, 1 second, NBA. Let me make you a mod very quickly before we read the last chapter. Shouldn't take long. That's the good thing of streaming. You can just make someone by just add as mod. Perfect. Alright. Alright, final chapter for today, the final chapter of this volume. Chapter 107, Stateless Area. Just kicked it. Like, how do you survive? How do you survive that? He looks like, is it just me or does he look like Heki? He looks like Heki in this panel. He straight up looks like Heki. We have 4. Yeah, well, he did say you gotta be prepared to die. Are you shitting me? Shin, no. Like, look at him. This guy is a troll. Do I still have it? I think I've still got it. I'll find it after this chapter. This guy is a certified troll, just straight up. Okay, alright. So Shin actually lands in one of these, like, trees, bushes. Falls right. Water. Alright. I mean, still, falling into water can be just as bad as falling into concrete. But alright. Alright. So Shin falls onto water. Alright. I thought you just kicked him off and like it was like just land below him. Like, yo, survive this. No, there's actual water. Alright. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. There's still some serious injuries though. Look at that. He's alive, thank goodness. Then Oki, just what on earth was that? What are you trying to do? That was far too. What I'm trying to do, you say? It's training, I tell you, training. I'm hoping he doesn't actually kick him off, because I don't think he would be able to handle it. He didn't sign up for that. How could this be considered training? Well, he did say you might die. You must be prepared to die. What are you talking about? The training. The training starts now. Okay, so they're all practice. Oh, is that an actual war going on? Oh, is it? No, that's just the training, right? So that. Well, he doesn't have a shield. Like they all have shields, and they're like defending against the spears. But like Shin doesn't have a shield at all. What's going on? Alright, so that's a wall, and they're trying to climb over it. But they're like actually stabbing each other. So only the strongest of the strongest are surviving. Like how many soldiers does this guy have? Considering how many people must die in training. It's just raining everywhere. Keeps a battle. Is that a real battle? Or is that just a training? Just what is going on here? And we switch over to 10 right now. Damn it, I wanted to know exactly what was going on here. And I don't know if that's an actual... It looks like an actual... Because this guy is dead. He got stabbed through the heart. I don't know whether this is an actual battle or this is just trading. Just brutal to the death trading. Like, this guy has a spear in his face. I don't know. I'm hoping we find out more. And we switch back to 10. You're going in the battlefield, Moki. I've received special permission from Lord Shohei-kun. She'll accompany the army staff when the next war breaks out. Okay. You're awesome, Moki. You're already a talented strategist. Not at all. I'm only going to watch. I won't actually have to write to voice my... Okay, just so you... Yeah, so you see how the battle is. Taking it easy isn't bad either, I guess. And he's just pushing moves, but is that without thinking or is that with actual thinking? I don't know. I think he's just pushing because he saw Moki do that, so he's like, I'm just gonna do it myself, just push a few stones here and there. They're like thinking, is there like some secret strategy behind it or anything? Because considering that thing, call him a genius, but no. I definitely won't be taking it easy, Kario 10. I'll be taking it very serious. What for? To see the battlefield with your own eyes is something much different, especially for people like us who only know of these tabletop war games. There is much for us to learn from the real thing. After all, it is as our teacher Shoeiken always says, there is nothing better for training than a real battle. Okay, that's an actual war. That's an actual war. So you just said, yeah, that's your training right now. Survive this war. This is one of the many stateless areas located within Shin. Barren land that cannot produce any goods. They are areas where citizens of fallen states or tribes that have been defeated in war flock to. Alright. Okay. Alright, interesting. Let me just, before I do anything, let me just quickly, because I always pause my TV. My TV is always on, but I always pause when I do a reaction. But it stays paused for 2 hours, which means that now I've been streaming for 2 hours. So barren land that cannot produce any goods. They are areas where citizens of fallen states or tribes that have been flooded. Okay. What? I mean, if it can't produce goods, why don't you just, I don't know, build like a blacksmith town or whatever? You know, just like a town that, you know, a city that, you know, just produce that focus on just one thing, like say an army camp or something along those lines. I don't know. Like, you don't always need to produce things. You can also like just have a, you know, a workman-like culture. I don't know. Where they are once again beset by conflict. A struggle for dominance over this narrow wilderness. Yeah, okay, so it's an actual battle. It's an actual battlefield. That is what a hopeless group of people. Youngster Shin is giving you orders. There's your general right now, giving you orders. I would like you to try subjugating this region for me. Okay. Okay. That is too unreasonable. How is he meant to just by himself? What? It's not as if I'm expecting him to do it with his own strength. Why do you think I took his sword from him? The Nanba tribe, whose area you have fallen into, could be considered the weakest tribe out of the 10 groups in this area. Their population probably numbers only around 100. I mean, that's the same size as his squad. Defend. Does he want me to lead him into battle since I was promoted to 100-man captain? Ah, yeah, it is. Giving him real life experience. Straight up. I mean, there is nothing better than real life experience. Oki style training, yeah. And these guys are breaking through right now. When I say it, they say it as well. They've broken through. They're coming. That defensive line, it's full of women and old people. We must defend even if it costs us our life. This is our land. And just... Yeah, he's cleaved in two, just straight up. She dead. Don't even care if it's women or the elderly. What are you gonna do, Shin? Stop looking on and start doing something. You need to... General Oki. General Oki, that's all he screams. And like, this child is just heading out. And this child is about to die. This child is about to die. I'll do it. Okay. That's one way to fight without a sword. You do it like that. Yeah. You fight and then you take his sword. Like this guy. Muscles on... Like just... I feel so inadequate right now. I need to go gym. I need to hit up the gym. Get some muscle so I can... When I do this, I actually have something. Not just fat. But I feel so inadequate right now with those guys just having muscles on muscles. I like... Look at that muscle, right? And this guy is still recklessly just attacks and knees him in the face. Yeah. Who the hell are you? Grabs his throat. Interesting. All of you geezers get into teams of 5 and focus down one enemy at a time. Women fall back and support everyone with spears from behind. They're actually listening. That's the good thing. Are they listening? Oh, no, I thought that was them, but no, they're obviously on this side. I'll plug up this breach in the defense. You guys hurry up and repair it. Shin donor. So straight up, he took over. Straight up. No second wasted. It's about time we left Toe, so they're just leaving. You over there, pass on a message to youngster Shin. Only after he's finished subjugating this area will I take him to train. I have to go here. Well, first you must learn for yourself down there, youngster Shin. The difficulty of leadership and the strength of unity. You know, Oki, he's a troll, right? Let me just say this right now, because who kicks someone off a mountain? He's a troll, but he's also so experienced. You know, he truly is everything that Shin is looking up to be. He's truly everything that Shin is hoping to be. And I think Shin realizes, Shin knows that, you know, Shin recognizes that. And Oki recognizes that as well. And I think he's got high hopes in Shin, which is why he's leaving that task up to him with the leadership. Considering that Shin did say he wants to become the greatest, he wants to surpass Oki. The strength of unity. And we switch away, but you can see him clearly taking charge right now. He's also the most experienced out of all of them. As Shin and Ten's days of training continued, Kanju welcomed winter. Shin would rally its army in the second month of the new year. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter. And now we get to the bonus chapter. I always like these bonus chapters. I do quite enjoy them. Ugh. I can't sit on this chair anymore any longer though. That's my issue. Strongest man of the Bird Fang tribe, Shunmen. Strongest man of the Bird Fang. The Bird Fang tribe is said to be the strongest of the mountain lands. And since I am the strongest of them, that makes me the strongest man in all the mountain lands. But 8 years ago, I was defeated by your Tanwa, the king of death. She looks like she didn't even get hurt. It has already been 8 years since our Bird Fang tribe was absorbed into Queen Yatanwa's faction. Yeah, considering how when he went into his, it was like a berserker mode almost. It was like his actual combat state against Rankai. He was unstoppable, but still, your Tanwa defeated him. I'm going out for a bit. In these 8 years, the Bird Fang tribe has been completely enthralled by the Queen. Take care. Just take care. Oh. It's true that the Queen is strong, intelligent, beautiful. She is a queen worthy of our people's loyalty. But is this really okay? Like hell it is. The strongest should be me. Someday I'll definitely. Shunmen, it's been a long time. How about having a go? Gladly. Our people's custom is to use real swords in duels. In other words, this is a real battle with your life on the line. This duel has waited 8 years. Just who is stronger? Let's make it clear once and for all. Once again, defeated, beaten hard to death. It doesn't matter how good you get, she's just better. Not yet. I haven't lost just yet. Why? Because right now I have Rankai with me. If we think of Rankai as being equal to a sword, then with him I'll be on equal footing with the Queen. This isn't being dirty of all. I guess. With this I can win, since I've been taking care of Rankai. He listens to anything I say. It could be said that we're two bodies and mind. I'm going out for a bit. And she just took over Rankai. Traitor! Oh, when did you become so close with the Queen, you damn Rankai? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, that was a good volume and a good bonus chapter. Offers afterward. Greetings. This is Hara. Thank you for purchasing. This makes me feel so bad. I sincerely thank you for this purchase of Kingdom Volume 10. If we actually had Kingdom in English, I would buy it without a second of hesitation. But it doesn't exist in English. So this actually makes me feel so bad. I went and got another health check up a while ago. Seems like nothing much has changed since last time. I even got a more detailed examination. Is it getting worse? When I went back home for Gold Week, my knees kept making fun of my beer belly. Then I swore to myself, even if it's too hard, I have to make time for exercise. But the story of Kingdom has entered another war. To us, drawing this manga truly is like a battle. Follow me, fellas. Alright, Captain. But yeah, that was chapter 107. Let me just open up a random page. Let's open up this page. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this volume. I mean, I don't think there's been a bad volume. Honestly, like, all these volumes so far have been very enjoyable. I feel like although it's getting better and better, like after each volume it's just getting better and better, honestly. And I like the fact that Oka just pretty much just threw him in there right now and was like, yeah, you know, you go do your thing. I also like the fact that you look at every single person. You know, look at 10. 10 is, you know, improving. 10 is moving forward. You look at Shin right now. He's just been thrown in there and he has to improve on the spot. Like, there is no hesitation at all. So both of them, no hesitation, just thrown right in there. Just like, yeah, you've got to improve. You've got to learn. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. So I'm just really glad, just really happy how, you know, both of them are going their own separate paths, but both of them are doing their utmost to really follow it to, you know, to follow it all the way to the top. And I really like that, you know. In this one volume, like, we had Rio up here. We got, like, the notion of, like, the 6 great generals. A little bit of, like, you know, just talks in general. What, you know, Rio, how strong he is, like, the 4 pillars surrounding him. And you've got 10 doing his own thing. Now you've got Shin doing his own thing. So a lot happened in this one volume. Like, even Kyoukai, you know, she now has a place to really return to. Part of, obviously, Shin's squad. There is just so much right now that, you know, that is just, that went on, like, so much setup, really, you know, more so setup than anything. There's just so much, and even Ace, you know, him noticing how weak he was compared to Ryufu, even him, you know, noticing how inferior he was, not inferior, perhaps that's the wrong word, but like how powerless he was against like Ryufu, made him realize just, you know, he needs to actually, first of all, get bigger, you know, win more. He needs to actually take up these positions to actually get stronger. And I feel like all of these things are just setting up, you know, they're just all just setting up for one massive thing, for all of them getting better, for all of them getting stronger, for all of them improving, and all of them moving forward. And I think ultimately that's really, maybe I'll actually call this volume Moving Forward, or Realization, or Improvement. Like, somewhere along those lines. I feel like that's pretty much what this volume was all about. Regardless, let's read the comments and then I'll call it a day, because right now it is not quite, it's 3:15. Let's call it 3:15 in the morning, and I have to be up tomorrow at like 11 because I'm going to see Black Panther, which I'm guessing is going to be a terrible movie because everyone is hyping it up. So I don't like things when people hype things up too much. Personally, I don't think so. I don't like that. Anyway, let's read a comment. Comments, plural. My favorite that panel of Oki kicking Shin over a cliff is one of my favorite panels in the whole manga. I'm saving that panel. I'm saving that panel. For those of you guys that are interested, we have a Discord. Links usually are in the description down below. If you want to join, we've got a Kingdom section, although that's pretty much empty. Like, there's like one post every 2 weeks or so in that Kingdom section. So if you're interested, you know, you can join that. Maybe revive the Kingdom channel. Sei is one of Kingdom's main characters. You will soon need to start doing more than one volume or you will have many cliffhangers. Well, Gio, I was actually planning on doing 2 volumes today. I was planning on streaming much earlier. I was planning on streaming like 2-3 p.m. my time. But a few things happened here and there, so yeah, that's why I'm streaming at, you know, this time, which is like just before I'm about to go to bed. So I was planning on doing 2 volumes today. Obviously, that didn't really plan out. It is what it is. Probably, I don't know about next week, because next week I'm going to be very busy, so I'll probably only be able to do 1 volume. But like sooner or later, I actually want to do like multiple volumes, so we'll see. I can't say when. Again, it always depends, because, you know, 1 week I may think next week I'm going to have a lot of time, but then something happens during the week. But next week I definitely don't have time because it's my birthday, so just the whole week is just always a mess. I hate the birthday weeks. Because it's just like, there's just so many people just like calling, random people just popping up here and there, and you can never have time, just never have peace and quiet. Anyway, +1 to do 1, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to do 1 volume. I mean, the chapters already have such intense cliffhangers, so I'm guessing the arcs will have intense cliffhangers too, so it's just what it is. just popping in to say hi. How you doing, man? Minky, how you doing yourself? I'm great, as always. Nothing really ever changes. I'm always good or great. But yeah, how you doing, Minky, yourself? I don't know whether you're still here or not. I wouldn't be able to stand reading this at 1 volume a week once it really gets going. I binge in like 3 days. I'm kind of envious of you guys because I binge stuff as well. Usually, I usually when I usually like binge like everything in like 1 day. So like even if it's like 700-800 chapters, I binge that in 1 day. Detective Conan just recently did a read through of that. When did I do it? I did a read through of that like on Monday, I think. This Monday or this Tuesday, I think it was. And I just like read like I think it was 750 chapters in just 1 day. But I can't do it with reactions for obvious reasons. Because when I binge, I'm usually half asleep there, just like reading on my phone. I can't really do that. Once it got great, like 100 chapters in 2 days. That's quite a lot of chapters. When you arrive at chapter 350, you can't stop. Next arc is Cream 2. Showman wasn't the guy who fought Rankai. That was Baggio. Sorry. Okay, that's my bad. Sorry. I got them mixed up. Kingdom agreed, yeah. I'm always impressed how consistent the author is with his content. 4 AM, tape special chase for Black Panther. It's decent, but not Winter Soldier tier. How you doing, Mackenzie? Interesting. I mean, again, I usually have low expectations of shows that are very, very hyped. Because again, I don't like falling for hype. I did that with like a few shows. I did that for The Dark Knight Returns. The Dark Knight Rises. Because The Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time. But I did that for Dark Knight Rises. Everyone was saying, "Oh, it's so great, so good," and I was actually rather disappointed. Obviously, not always hype isn't always bad. You know, if a lot of people hype something up, it's obviously good because then that means that it has some good aspects to it. But I feel like with Black Panther, especially, there's just so much political and so much, like subtext to it almost that it's made bigger than it actually is, if that makes sense. And I just want to watch it for what it is. I just want to watch a movie. That's all. I'm just going to a movie to watch it and to enjoy it, not to not just to have all these cultural and all these political talks. That's not what I'm there for. I'm just there to enjoy myself, really. So that's just my whole point about it. It's definitely fresh, has a fresh feeling, different to the average Marvel stuff. It got a really great villain too. Cultural impact of it. It definitely does a political message justice, but not beat you over the head with it. Alright, see, that's good. My issue has been pretty much the Kingdom volume is finished here, but my issue has been with like Marvel, not just Marvel, but like what's that show called? The Netflix show with what's the guy? Luke Cage. Luke Cage, that's what it's called, literally. Luke Cage. The issue with that one was like it was more so hyped up for just like its political and just like its cultural impact than the actual show, and I thought the actual show was rather poor. I thought, I mean, nothing was it wasn't as bad as Iron Fist, but it was the second poorest after Iron Fist in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, how long have we been streaming now? 2 hours and 17 minutes. I thought first half, personally, I thought first half of Luke Cage was great. Second half, it just all fell off. It just all, just started deteriorating. That's my issue, really, with it. First half, I thought it was very, very good. But it's always the issue when you have, like, an invulnerable main character that, it's just... What are the limitations? Which has always been an issue of Superman. You have a green rock. That's it. That's really it. There are no real limitations, and that's obviously also a case for Luke Cage, without going into too much detail, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'll call it a day here. Because I'm probably gonna go sleep now. In all honesty, what time is it? Yeah, it's 1:30 now. But I'll definitely tell you how I'll actually enjoy that. I'll tell you how I enjoyed it, mine. Because it should be very fun. I mean, I can barely sleep. Alright, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, Peace out, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye.